The secret weapon to having more career success and a lot of opportunities is via the relationships that you build along the way. Now, in today's world, a lot of people have this misnomer that it's about, am I an influencer? Or how many followers do I have in social media? But a like, a link, a share, and a follow doesn't mean anything unless there's a relationship. Now, if you're famous, that's an entirely different story. If you have 3 million followers on every single one of your social media categories, that's fantastic. But most people don't have that. Most people don't want to have that. And most people, no matter what they do, are never going to have one of these wild, successful, followings and become some sort of an internet influencer. The rest of us have to go about working for a living, building our reputation, creating a brand, looking for those opportunities, and doing the hard work necessary to be able to win along the way. So let's take a step back. If we went back in time 15 or 20 years before all of these social media apps existed, do you know how people got ahead? They got ahead by building a reputation in their industry, in their community, doing hard work, serving their clients, and making sure that they treated people well and that they helped others along the way. The people who did this actually got ahead faster and went farther than other people. And as we look to 2023 and beyond, the same thing is true for most of us, but we're being seduced by all of these people who have a course to sell you, or they want to be your coach, or they want to do all of these things. I'll tell you what, in your industry, there are people who are thriving, and they're doing so because they actually understand how to create and cherish relationships with other people. So if your association is planning an event, what's the most important thing the meeting planner can do? Can it be to bring in a PhD, to bring in a famous athlete to tell you how to succeed? No, because that's not who you are. Unless you're trying to be a famous athlete, unless you're playing in the NBA or the NFL or the NHL, it doesn't matter. Yes, motivation is great. We all love to sit in the audience and watch all the famous people. But what you really need is somebody to come to this conference and show you the way to actually do things, to put into practice tips that are going to help you over the long haul create a career that's going to let you thrive. I believe that any event that's being planned that doesn't make the networking between everyone in the audience the absolute priority is selling you short. Because when you look around at who's at these events that you attend in your industry, meeting those people, finding the people who are either already thriving or who are climbing that ladder with you is the best thing that you can do. So my belief, what I do when I speak at conferences, is I talk about the power of people. How do you create uncommon connections in a world of likes, links, shares, and follows? How do you build a stronger inner circle where people want to come and help you? They want to bring you opportunities. They want to make recommendations to you for clients who can hire you. When this happens, you will thrive. People in your industry will turn to you as the expert. Don't be chasing followers. Don't think for a minute that having some sort of internet fame for most of us means anything. But developing a good reputation, volunteering, showing up in your community, showing up in your industry, and supporting the causes that these organizations, chambers of commerce, industry trade associations, and other civic organizations support them, because the people who already support them, they want to know you if you're willing to support the same causes. But so often people lead with, well, what's in it for me? From now on, every time you look at, should I go to this conference? Should I be part of this association? Should I get involved in whatever community piece you want to get involved with? Ask yourself, what's in it for me? And if you can't see 100 times better, then don't do it. Just lock yourself in the basement and watch videos all day. Okay, that's stupid advice. In fact, the real advice is do just the opposite. Don't lead with what's in it for me. Go into these organizations saying, how can I get involved to serve others and help raise the whole ship? Because when you do that, when you find ways to serve your community, when you make a difference, not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone's going to bring you opportunities, but some key people will be like, whoa, I want to be in her orbit. I want to be around that guy, because they're doing things that are making a difference, and they're making the people around them feel good and thrive. Now, the truth is that this takes time. And if you're looking for something that's going to be fast, that's going to help you jump to the next level of your career by a week from Friday, then hire some guru, pay him tens of thousands of dollars to coach you. And you know who will win? that guru who you paid a lot of money to coach will win. Go to your trade association, go to your chamber of commerce, go to whatever your industry group is and tell them, I need more help to make connections with people, because connections are the secret weapon. Your relationships are what are going to help you thrive. And if the people around you and the organizations you belong to aren't talking about why it's so important that you connect with people, but instead are telling you how to get likes, links, shares, and follows, they're leading you down a path to mediocrity. So remember, treat people well, get involved, volunteer, support the causes, and opportunities will come your way. Stay at home, bitch, whine, and complain, and you'll be doing that for the rest of your life. Hey, I make part of my living as a professional speaker talking about this topic of why people matter. However, everything that I have going on in my life, every opportunity has come from people. A lot of people tell me, oh, you're so lucky that these opportunities come your way. And maybe I am. Maybe I'm really fortunate. Maybe when you have a really good inner circle of people who you care about and who care about you, maybe luck rains down on you. Or maybe it's because you've created relationships and you give a damn about other people. Maybe that's not luck at all. Maybe it's the secret sauce to doing the work, to laying the foundation, to bring you opportunities so that you can thrive. This has been a little bit of a ramble, but I wanted it to be, because if you've made it to this exact point in this video, then you care. You realize that you need to do something to up your human relation game. And the first thing I would do is I would say, reach out to somebody in your industry and tell them how awesome they are. That's a great start. Don't go into trying to build relationships with what's in it for me. Go into relationships saying, what can I do for these other people? I'll tell you what, it's a long battle. I'm getting older. I've seen a lot of ups and downs, and I've never become rich or the most successful. However, I've also found that you don't have to be rich. You don't have to be the most successful ever, because if you have good people around you, they've got your back. And that's what we all want. We all want people who've got our back, because the world can be freaking lonely. And there's an epidemic of loneliness happening on our society. There's a lot of people inside your company, inside your industry, who need to be seen. They just need you to take a moment from being like, what's in it for me? And to say, is there anything I can do for you? Most people will have already clicked off this video long ago. But if you've made it to this point, take me up on this. Make a list, reach out to somebody, tell them they're awesome, because that will start the possibility of building a relationship. And when you get past the possibility of a relationship and you get to a real relationship, that's when these things start to happen. So go out and try to treat everybody well. Don't be this person who has to put on airs, walk down the street with your camera out, telling everybody how successful you are, when half the time it's bullshit. Instead, be the person who is out there really trying to find ways to uplift everyone around you and to work hard and make the contributions to your industry so that you can further your career, because you're not going to solve all your problems by a week from Friday. If you want to up your opportunity game, if you want to see your career skyrocket, you're going to have to make a multi-year plan. And a lot of that plan, A, you got to do good work. B, you got to show up. But C, you got to help other people succeed. Because Zig Ziglar said it best. You can have anything you want in this world if you just go help other people get what they want in this world. I believe that's true. Have a great day.